All right, shalom. This is your brother Chi coming back at y'all with another video. Finna pick up on the last video so I can continue. I'm gonna start again. 2020 pandemic, protests, and the great surveillance shift. Charge in 2020, a global pandemic struck, and Babylon seized the moment to expand control. Lockdowns and emergency orders were enforced unevenly, essential for the rich, crushing for the poor. At the same time, killings of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and others ignited worldwide protests. While voices cried for justice, Babylon rolled out new surveillance systems, drones, facial recognition, and AI tracking, embedding permanent watchtower into daily life under the guise of safety. Evidence, evidence, Bible, Amos 5:12. For I know your manifold transgressions and your mighty sins. They afflict the just, and they take a bribe, and they turn aside the poor in the gate. Book of Mormon, Helaman 6:39. Thus they did obtain the sole management of the government. Spiritual source, the Dragon War Bible, Revelations 13:16-17. He causes all to receive a mark that no man might buy or sell. Book of Mormon 3. Nephi 6:30. The people began to be divided into classes, meaning the adversary wove fear and outrage together, using sickness to bind commerce and dissent under the same watchful eye. Human Corporation, Gentile Alliance, Bible, Psalms 2:2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord. Book of Mormon 3, Nephi 7:7. To rule and do according to their will, meaning governments, tech, corporations, and law enforcement forge new pacts, expanding the reach of Babylon's control grid, claiming it was for public health and public order. Census, Bible, Isaiah 29:20. For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. Book of Mormon 3, Nephi 2015. I return their works on their own head. Pattern maker. From Ferguson's armored vehicles to 2020's digital watchtowers, the strategy remains. Crises are not wasted. They are weaponized to normalize control. Covenant reminder. No man shall save you. Deuteronomy 28:29. And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoil you evermore, and no man shall save thee. Book of Mormon, Mosiah 23:23. I will deliver you out of a bondage, meaning no mayor, no governor, no policy reform can dismantle the beast surveillance grid. Only the Most High covenant can break those chains. Forged scripture, the net that never left, the net that never lifts. Thus said the Lord, you were told the cameras were only for safety, the towers were for your good, and the closures for your protection. Yet I saw the cords they wove about you, invisible into the flesh, but binding to the soul. They marked your steps, tracked your breath, and measured your gatherings. They said the net was temporary, yet they never lifted it. Therefore I will rend their cords, and the snares they set for you shall catch them unawares. All right, so now I'm finna pick up with the August scroll again, verse 21:21. The line is no longer being drawn, it has already been crossed. Those who wavered are now being weighed, and the balance does not lie. This is not a warning, it is a witness, and the witness is fire. Every yes that was said with lips but denied by life is now being answered with silence. Heaven is not confused. It does not count membership. It counts movement. Those who stood when it wasn't convenient will be sealed when it's not safe. Those who stood in costume shall be left with fig leaves and fear. August remembers, not posts, not promises, but posture. Babylon built platforms. Zion builds altars. The remnant does not sell truth, they carry it barefoot. They cannot be sealed and silent when the trumpet sounds. You cannot be chosen and chained to the culture. This is not the month where mass crack, pulpits groan, where scrolls are no longer shared but revealed, and the verdict will be in the oil, not in opinions. Those who chase crowds shall lose clarity. Those who choose covenant shall gain crowns. The Lamb is not returning to be like, he is coming to rule. And when the fire falls, it will not ask for credentials, only for consecration. Zion is not a church name, it is the remnant rising in righteousness. August does not wait for applause, it rewards the ones who press while bleeding. And the scroll will not and the scrolls will not close until the last name is sealed, the last tear is caught, the last cry is answered. This is not the end of the scroll. This is the moment before it roars. Okay, so this is the 2023 case. It's AI and Digital Babylon's new gatekeeper. Charged by 2023, the rise of artificial intelligence, mass data harvesting, and algorithm control became Babylon's newest weapon. Social media corporations, search engines, and AI platforms assumed the role of digital gatekeepers, deciding which voices were amplified and which were silenced. The ancient pattern of censorship was false prophecy merged with machine precision, filtering truth to keep Zion in darkness while feeding the nations with culturated lies. Evidence: Bible, Amos 8:11-12. Behold, the days come that I will send a famine in the land of hearing the word of the Most High. Book of Mormon, 2 Nephi 27:5. The eyes of the blind shall be covered. Spiritual source: Dragon's War. Revelations 12:9. The old serpent which deceiveth the whole world. Book of Mormon, 2 Nephi 26:22. Until he binded them with his strong cords forever, meaning the adversary traded pulpits for platforms and scribes for algorithms, binding the nation with invisible chains of control over what they see, hear, and believe. Human Cooperation, Gentile Alliance. Bible, Isaiah 29:15. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord. Book of Mormon, Mosiah 29:23. It is common that the lesser part of the people desire that which is not right, meaning tech executives, government agencies, and intelligent networks forge alliances to cloak censorship as safety and disinformation as truth. Sentence: Bible, Luke 12:3. That which ye have spoken in the ears in the closet shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. Book of Mormon, Mormon 8:32. They shall pollute the holy church of God. Pattern: from the 1919s Red Summer propaganda to Ferguson's live broadcast occupation, control of the narrative has always been a battlefield. In 2023, the battlefield shifted entirely into the digital realm, where battles for souls are fought in feeds, searches, results, and AI prompts. Covenant reminder: no man shall save you. Deuteronomy 28:68. And no man shall buy you. Mosiah 23:23. I will deliver you out of bondage. Meaning no lawsuit platform change, or reform policy can open the gates of truth. Only the spirit of the Most High can break Babylon's firewalls. Fourth scripture: the watcher of the net. Thus said the Lord, they built towers of lights and walls of shadow. They set watchmen over the net, not to guard it, but to bind it. They measure your steps in clicks, your thoughts in scrolls, your faith in algorithm. They call their cage connection and their chains convenience. But I will tell the net from their hands, and the truth I will tell the net from their hands, and the truth they buried shall flood the nations. All right, so I got one more case to do and one more reader to do, and that'll be all for Babylon for today. I will be back reading for them tomorrow. You feel me? It's a 4-day affair of Babylon, 4-day affair. Shalom.